everyone, welcome to this week's episode. I've been missing for a couple weeks, and there's a perfectly good explanation for one of those 2 weeks. So in the first week, I was really sick with the flu or whatever it might have been. It wasn't COVID. I've been tested. The second week, probably because I was off for a week, it was more, I just didn't have the motivation to get up and film. And not only that, for the longest part of it, I was waiting on my COVID test results, so I couldn't leave the house. And after my resurrection video, I had this thought in my mind that every single video had to have nice B-roll and it had to have music and everything else. And I kind of psyched myself out. I have to remember that at this point in the stage of my YouTube journey, I have to just get out there and shoot and not worry about all the bells and whistles, not worry about is this video going to get this many likes because of the B-roll, or is this video going to get this many likes because of the content value. So for me, I got a little psyched out and the motivation died. But long story short, too late. I'm here, and this week we're going to talk about my reasons for getting into shape, getting into the best shape of my life in 2021. And here is reason number one. So in 2021, the first reason why I want to get into the best shape of my life is that I want to start living to my fullest potential. And at the risk of sounding like a cliche Instagram post, I want to live my best life. I'm not able to do that while I am 15, 20 pounds away from being 300 pounds again. Which, if those of you that have been following my journey on Instagram or on my Facebook, I hit 310 pounds last year. And that was the worst time of my life. Not only was I stuck in a house because of COVID, not only did I lose my job at the time, not only was just the whole world going to shit, but going up and down the stairs, I was unable to breathe properly. And I wasn't able to work out because I had eaten so much food. I had been so sedentary that I wasn't functioning properly, if that makes sense. So once quarantine or lockdown 1.0 finished, I said enough was enough. I texted my trainer texted me. He's like, hey, what's going on? Yada, yada, yada. We got back in the gym and we started working. And honestly, we got to the point where I progressed through a lot of the fundamentals quickly enough that we just jumped right into the heavy weights. And boy, do I love lifting heavy weights. What guy doesn't? I want to start living life to its fullest potential for me. And if I want to go on a trip to, for example, Nashville, Tennessee, my home away from home, I love Nashville. I love the people that I've met there. Everybody from my friend August to Kelsey to Chad, who actually I met here at the bar. And let's just say he's got ATVs and I want to jump on one quick. A little story about that. I haven't been on an ATV since I was ankle biter height, and I was in my grandfather's backwoods area with my uncle. And yeah, I just want to get on another ATV and I want to have some fun. Anyway, let's jump to reason number two on why I want to get in the best shape of my life. So reason two that I want to get in the best shape of my life is that, yeah, I'm 27. I'm not getting any younger. And honestly, I want to meet somebody that can add to my life. And I want to meet somebody that I can fall in love with and that I can end up marrying someday. I want to have a lifelong companion. And dating's never been easy for me. And I've had 2 girlfriends my whole life, and I want to change that. Like, do I want to have a million other girlfriends? No. That's a lot of women. That's a lot of trial and error. I want to be able to go on a couple of dates, maybe find someone that clicks with me, and we end up going on dates, falling in love, and possibly starting a family together. I just don't want to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone, to be completely honest. And I just can't wait to find Mrs. Right someday. So, what about reason number 3? Reason number 3 is that there's a lot of health issues in my family stemming from being overweight. Oh, I got that in spades right now. Being overweight, having diabetes, which I've avoided up to this point. How, I don't have any clue yet. But diabetes, both type 1 and type 2, heart problems, like there's a whole list of things that I want to avoid, like the plague, or more recently, like COVID. I am terrified of losing my life early purely because of my health. Because I've seen so many family members that have died too young because of their health. And that's not even just physical health, that's mental health as well. And I don't want to be another statistic. I want to be more than that. And I want to be able to show myself and others that I can do it. And I can beat the family odds. I can take off the family genes, throw them to the side, and be like, I'm living my healthiest that I can be. So that's reason number 3. I want to be the healthiest I can be so that I can live longer, I can live happier, and I can get my physical health in control, my mental health in control. And I'm going to throw a third one, which kind of works with the first one, is my gut health, because I am not necessarily lactose intolerant, or I'm not really I'm intolerant to a few things, but with proper diet, exercise, and cutting a couple other things out, I can consume these like a normal person. But I want to get all of that worked out too, so that I can eat what I want when I want to in moderation. And that goes the same with my ever prevalent addiction to drinking pop. I suck at trying to cut that out of my life. So what I want to get to is being able to live in moderation of that. I want to live so that I can have a pop when I'm out at a friend's place or I'm on vacation, and it's not going to ruin my entire diet. It's not going to ruin everything for me. But that being said, let's talk about the numbers. And the numbers right now are astounding. So let's get into that next. All right, so the numbers are astounding, and I am not proud of these numbers, but they are a starting point to where I will eventually look back on and be like, I was that big? Did I do that? So here are the numbers, and Dominic, if you're watching this, don't kill me. At least not until we get to the gym and you can run me through rigorous workouts and kill me in that sort of sense. Anyway, so my weight right now is 285 pounds. and I'm not happy with that. My body fat percentage, according to my scale, is 35.7. A little high, but I want to get that down to at least 18%, 20%. My goal weight, sorry if I didn't mention this, is 225 pounds of like solid muscle. Actually, my muscles feel good after yesterday's workout. And my metabolic age is 34. I'm 27, so that's aging me by like what, 6 years, 7 years? That is unacceptable. So those are the current numbers. In a later video, we will get into body measurements. I do not have a tape measure right now, so I can't do that. And I am sure my numbers are different now than they were when my trainer and I last recorded them. So 2021 is going to be the year that I completely change everything that I know to be true when it comes to my health and fitness levels. And I am going to be breaking down everything and working from the ground up to make sure that I do this properly and I'm not doing something that can quickly reverse a couple months down the road. I hope that this video opened your eyes to a few things. If not, maybe the next video, because I got something planned for that. But until the next time, I hope you did enjoy the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive notifications when I upload a video, which will be every Thursday at 4 p.m. And I hope you strive for your own personal greatness. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.